Everyone is suddenly searching for a McDonald's AI ad and something called the trolley problem. The ad looks fun and simple, but it is actually using one of the most famous thought experiments in ethics to sell fast food. Today, let's unpack what this McDonald's AI commercial really says about artificial intelligence, and what it gets right and wrong about how AI makes decisions. Recently, a new McDonald's advertisement connected artificial intelligence with everyday choices, and it quickly started trending in YouTube search and Google Trends. The campaign grabbed attention because it mixes serious ideas about AI ethics with a light, fast food brand. That contrast is exactly why the ad is going viral, and why it is a perfect case study for a YouTube video. Without showing the full copyrighted ad, here is the basic idea. The commercial imagines AI facing tricky choices, similar to a moral dilemma. Instead of choosing between people on a railway track, the ad replaces the situation with playful choices related to McDonald's products and everyday life. The message is that life is full of decisions, and McDonald's wants to be the easy choice. To understand why people are talking about this commercial, you need to know the trolley problem. Imagine a runaway trolley moving down a track toward 5 people who cannot escape. You are standing next to a lever. If you pull the lever, the trolley will switch to another track where there is only one person. Do you do nothing and let 5 people die, or pull the lever and cause one person to die instead? Philosophers use this thought experiment to explore whether it is better to actively cause harm to save more people, or refuse to act and let more people be harmed. At first, the trolley problem sounds like a classroom puzzle. But with artificial intelligence, it becomes very real. Self-driving cars, medical algorithms, and automated systems sometimes have to make trade-offs between different kinds of risks. For example, a self-driving car might need to decide whether to brake hard and risk injuring passengers, or swerve and risk hitting something else. Engineers do not program each individual scenario, but they design objective functions and rules that guide how the AI balances different outcomes. That is where ideas like the trolley problem enter real life. The McDonald's AI ad simplifies this complexity into a fun, easy visual metaphor. It treats AI like a character that chooses between options in a clear, almost cartoon-like way. This makes the concept easy for general audiences to understand. However, in real AI systems, there is no emotional character thinking through a dilemma. Instead, there are mathematical models, probabilities, and optimization functions that weigh different possibilities. The ad turns all that into a quick joke, which is clever for marketing but can also give a false sense of how simple AI decisions really are. One of the biggest misconceptions spread by ads like this is that AI thinks the way we do. In reality, AI models do not feel bad about sacrificing one person to save 5, or prefer burgers over fries. They operate on data, patterns, and rules defined by humans. When an AI system faces a trolley-style scenario, it is not debating morality. It is optimizing a numerical objective that engineers chose earlier. That is why responsibility for AI decisions always comes back to humans, the people who design, train, and deploy the system. The trolley problem is powerful because it forces us to ask, who is responsible for pulling the lever? With AI, this question becomes, who is responsible when an AI system causes harm? Is it the developer, the company, the regulator, or the user? The McDonald's ad does not go this deep, but your video can. You can point out that real-world AI failures, such as biased facial recognition or unfair loan approvals, come from human choices about training data and objectives. AI does not appear out of nowhere, it reflects the values and priorities of the people who build it. So why is a fast food company using AI ethics in a commercial at all? Right now, artificial intelligence is one of the hottest topics online. Brands know that adding AI to a campaign attracts attention and makes them look modern and tech-savvy. By referencing the trolley problem, McDonald's taps into a smart, internet-friendly meme that makes viewers feel like they are in on an intellectual joke. It signals that the brand understands big questions about technology, even if the real goal is simply to keep the logo in your head. To be fair, the ad does get some things right. It reminds people that AI is involved in more and more everyday decisions, from what we watch to what we buy. It also shows that choices, whether by humans or machines, always involve trade-offs. Even picking a meal from a menu is a form of decision-making. Using humor to introduce these ideas can help more people become curious about AI ethics instead of being scared of it. However, the ad skips over the most important part: power. In the trolley problem story, you clearly see who holds the lever. In real life, we often do not know who is controlling AI systems that affect us. Algorithms decide which videos get recommended, which posts go viral, and sometimes who gets a loan or a job interview. Viewers rarely see the people or companies behind those systems. An AI ad that treats these issues as a light joke might distract from the serious need for transparency, regulation, and accountability. For viewers, the lesson is to enjoy the creativity of AI-themed ads but stay critical. When you see AI used in marketing, ask, what is this ad encouraging me to feel about AI? Is it presenting AI as all-knowing and neutral, or as a tool controlled by companies with their own goals? For content creators like you, the lesson is that mixing trending tech topics with familiar brands can be a powerful way to get views. By adding real analysis instead of just reactions, your video stands out from the crowd. Outside of advertisements, trolley-like trade-offs already exist in AI-powered systems. For example, recommendation algorithms must balance watch time against content quality and safety. If a platform only optimizes for watch time, it might push extreme or misleading videos because those keep people glued to the screen. Adjusting the objective function, basically, deciding what the AI values, is like moving the tracks in the trolley problem. Companies decide whether they value profit, safety, fairness, or user well-being, and the AI follows those priorities. Governments and regulators around the world are starting to pay attention to these ethical questions. New rules are being proposed and implemented to demand transparency, risk assessments, and safeguards for high-risk AI systems. That means the trolley problem-style debates in ads are not just academic anymore, they are influencing real laws and corporate policies. Viewers need to understand that AI ethics is not just a meme. It affects how technology will shape our daily lives over the next decade. The next time you see the McDonald's AI commercial or hear people joking about the trolley problem, remember that there is a serious conversation behind the meme. AI is not a magic brain. It is a collection of human choices, data, and trade-offs, wrapped in code. If you found this breakdown helpful, consider subscribing for more videos that unpack how AI, marketing, and ethics collide in the real world. And let me know in the comments, if you had to design an AI for the trolley problem, what rules would you give it?